If you're looking to relocate to Tucson, or if you already live in the area and you are looking for new construction, today I have an amazing video for you. Everything from A-rated public schools, amazing master plan communities that have splash pads, parks, amazing mountain views, and get this, one of the communities even offers 1-acre home sites. We're gonna be touring Vail, Arizona, and it's gonna be your ultimate guided tour to new construction. There's so much opportunity out in this area, you're not gonna wanna miss it. Let's get right into the video. Here we are looking at a map of Tucson. We're gonna first explore the area. I'll show you where exactly Vail is located and the shopping that's in the area. Then of course we'll jump over to a brief overview of those amazing public schools, and then we'll look at all of the builders that are building in that area. I'll give you general pricing for some of those quick move-ins that they're doing, plus the incentives, and we'll overview some of the floor plans so you get a good idea of what's offered. Now, bird's eye view map of Tucson. Just a general rule of thumb, if you are looking for new construction, the three main areas that offer new construction are going to be Marana, up here in the northwest. Down here south, we have Sahuarita, and then these red dots here, which are gonna be southeast, are Vail. Now, I have done tours of Sahuarita and Marana, so if you wanna see those, go down on my channel, look at those, because all of these builders are pretty much offered in those areas as well. It really just comes down to what's going to fit your needs the best in each community. They're very similar, but it's always important to give me a call, set up a call with me so you can get an idea of what's gonna fit your needs, and I can really help you narrow those down. So we're gonna be heading down here southeast, and for the sake of these videos, I like using downtown Tucson as a central point. So right through here, we have the Tucson Museum of Art. That is going to be downtown Tucson. You would just be taking the I-10 south, and you'd hit this fork. Instead of going down I-19 to Sahuarita, you keep going southeast down the I-10. You're gonna be passing a bunch of stuff down this way, and then you will get into Vail, which is going to be right in these red dots here. So it is about a 20 to 25 minute drive depending on traffic to get to downtown Tucson. So this area is really great for government workers, especially if you're working at the Air Force Base. It is right in this area here. Airport, if you're working at any of the hospitals, very close to that as well. It's just a little bit more of a destination drive, so you're a little bit further away from the city. Very clean area, great location. Okay, so for shopping, if you are coming from back to the downtown area to get to your closest Costco, you're gonna be right in here to this area. This is about a 15-minute drive, and you would be getting off on the Keno exit right through here. So I'm pretty sure this is Keno. Yes, so Keno, this is going to be your closest Costco right here at the Tucson Marketplace, right in here. Lots of shopping, there's a movie theater here, and this is about 15 minutes down the way. So if you're working in town, perfect to stop through there, right in there. For local shopping, if you are going in, and let's actually, sorry, keep zooming in and out. Right here off of Houghton. This is going to be one of the main areas, and I do still, it doesn't classify it here in this area. I do still consider this area here Vail. So this right here is going to be some of your main shopping. This is the Houghton Town Center. You have a Walmart Supercenter, you have lots of restaurants, you have a Home Depot, a TJ Maxx, you have a Ross, I'm pretty sure, Break Max, Verizon, Jersey Mike's, lots of restaurants. There's Native, which is like a bar and grill area. So this is going to be a huge hub for shopping. Great option. Now, if we zoom out and we go to the next exit, which is going to be Colossal Cave, right in through here, you have even more shopping. So a lot of the new construction areas are right in this area, right over here, and then in your Rocking K area, which is going to be right in through here. So see how this line isn't really classifying, it's not really getting all of Vail. All of this area right here is Vail. I don't know why the Google Maps isn't really doing it correctly, but it's a lot bigger than what these red dots are. It's pretty much right in through here is going to be Vail. But shopping. Now, right off of Colossal Cave, which is near a beautiful golf course, you have the Del Lago Golf Course. Right here, you have a Safeway grocery store, you have a Subway, you have a Taco Bell, Walgreens, there's even a dentist office. So a lot of great shopping in this area, local shopping. So grocery store, you have a nail salon, a hair studio, right in through here, great mountain views right there. But if you're living in any of those Rocking K areas or the other new construction, about a 5-minute drive to get to the grocery store. So even though some people think that Vail is a little bit further to get to things, your closest amenities like grocery stores, public schools, they're in the area. You have a lot of options to basically shop for groceries. And then of course, if you head up to this right here, which is the Houghton exit, you have a TJ Maxx, a Ross, Home Depot. So maybe add about a 10-minute drive or so. So for hospitals, there's a great hospital, actually I think 2 hospitals in the area. If we head up Houghton, which is this one right here. Now remember again, Google Maps is kind of messing this up. Vail is right in through this area. Here you have Raider Ranch. It's not Vail, it's not in the Vail School District, but right in through here, this little loop here, that's Vail. So if we head up Houghton, and we head, this is gonna be depending on where you are in Vail. I wanna give about a 10 to 15 minute drive depending on where you are. Through here, you have a Northwest Medical Center, and this is going to be one of the main hospitals. And I know they just opened a Tucson Medical Center right in, I think in this area as well. So there's 2 big hospitals in the area within a 10 to 15 minute drive, depending where you are. Now, great new hospital. Let me kind of show you. Let's see if it'll pop up. But yep, right through there, you have the medical center right in there. Now, other necessities, Target. Again, depending on where you're located, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes to get to a Target. Houghton is going to be kind of your, I guess it is a main road. I use it almost as like a freeway road to get to and from things in Vail. So this area is Vail here, headed down Houghton, and right on 22nd, you have this Target right here, and even more shopping, like an Ulta, you have a Peter Piper Pizza. I think this is one of the nicest Targets in town, lots of great options, but here is your Target right here off of 22nd and Houghton. So not in Vail, it is about 15, 20-minute drive depending, I would say 15 minutes depending on where you are, but great shopping, great options. And again, grocery stores anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes depending where you live in the area. If you're in the Rocking K area right in through here, probably about a 10-minute drive to get to groceries. Now, let's jump to schools. I mentioned in my intro that Vail School District is an A-rated public school district. It has been A-rated for many, many years, but always good to do your own research. I will have everything I talk about in this video linked down below. The niche.com, which I look through all of the school ratings, any of the builders, it will be linked down below. But as you can see from this, all of these are A-rated schools, and it doesn't have every single school listed on here. So that's why it's important to do your research. Where you're living directly will affect which school you go to, but good news, in the Vail School District, they are all A-rated schools. So you have Empire High School, you have Cienega High School, Creation School, Ocotillo Ridge Elementary, Acacia Elementary, Old Vail Middle School. I know there's a brand new high school right in this area called Micah Mountain. Beautiful school. So all of them A-rated, even as you get into this area here, Corona, Sycamore, A+ or A-rated schools. So it speaks for itself. I am not making these up. I couldn't if I tried. These will be linked down below for you to play around with, but definitely look up the Vail School District, see what they have to offer, which they have been, I think it's been now 10 plus years that it has been an A-rated school district, and that is why a lot of people move to this area. But again, niche.com, it will be linked down below for you to see. Now, let's jump right into the builders. Up first, let's talk Madame A Homes. I love Madame A Homes. I think they're a great builder. They are a private Canadian company, and I think they do gorgeous floor plans and they pick great communities to build at. Now, they're one of the few builders that actually either offer quick move-ins, which are pre-selected homes with really nice finishes, or you can choose a lot, pick one of their floor plans, and choose some of your finishes from within. So you can do basically a ground up build, which a lot of builders nowadays are really truly only spec home builders, which means you're not able to choose and build from ground up. So great option with Madame A. Now, it's showing right now currently that they have 4 communities, but the first community, Cantabria at Rincon Knolls, which is this one right here, this one is very, very close to being completed. As of last week when I talked to their superintendent, they really only had maybe about 7 homes left until the community was closed out. So if you are looking for something that is very close to being completed, this is the one for you. Now, it's saying that the homes start at $378, but let's really quickly take a look at what is still available, and it's really pretty much quick move-ins. Showing me that there are 9 homes available. So they're ranging anywhere from $650,000 all the way to $419, just depending. These ones are going to be your bigger floor plans, just over 3,000 square feet, or one of their smaller ones, which is just over 1,800. But as you can see, they have quite a few in the mid 400 range. Yeah, so pretty much everything that they're offering is in the mid 400s. They have one other, which is the Mercury floor plan, just under 2,500. That is at 526. And then of course that big one that is just over 3,000 square feet. So if you're wanting to get into a community that you're not going to have to live through a lot of construction, this is the one to do it for. And this is Rincon or Cantabria at Rincon Knolls. And let's kind of take a look at some of their other communities they're offering, because this one is very close to being closed, but the good news is they're opening 2 new communities. So this next community, it's Covina Point. This one is not open and they don't have any information on it. They're going to have 6 floor plans, and this is going to be in the Rocking K neighborhood, which is a very big master plan community that offers splash pads, tennis courts, basketball courts, lots of walking trails. This one is going to be one of their more higher end luxury, I want to say mid-range community. They told me this is going to be opening next summer, but I have a feeling it might be a little bit sooner if they are putting it on their website already. And then they have Mountain View Ranch, which is down here. And this one is actually offering 1-acre home sites. So amazing. I'm going to click on that one, but I do want to point this one out. This is Oasis at Rocking K. So this is their first edition of this Covina Point. And this is going to be opening this weekend, which is July 11th. So let's touch on this before we get to the 1 acre. This one is going to be starting in the high 300s, and this is going to offer 3 floor plans. So they have the Brandy floor plan, which is starting at $394, and that is just over 1,700 square feet. They have the Copper floor plan, which is 1,815 square feet, and they offer this at quite a few other communities as well. This is starting at $402, and that means if you're going to be choosing a lot building from ground up, this is what it's starting at. But they will offer quick move-ins that have everything tied into the price. And then they do offer a 2-story floor plan at this location, and that one is just under 2,300 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and 2.5-car garage, and that's starting at $458. So this community is opening up just this weekend. So brand new community. If you're looking and you can't get into that other community, the Cantabria at Rincon Knolls, this one's going to be a great option. Here's just a general idea of the location within Rocking K. Very, very close to a playground and park, which is great. and this is where the model home is going to be. And these are the home sites that they're working on right through here. So lots of land that's being built out in this area. Rocking Cade's a beautiful community, great mountain views, but as you can see, they're starting slow here. Another park as well, so lots of great amenities in this area. So if you want to get into this community, this is a great time to do it because the prices will probably keep going up from there. So let's zoom back. So of the 4 communities, Cantabria is very close to being completed. This Covenant Point, not yet open yet, probably not for about 6 months if I'm guessing. I will let you know once I do. Mountain View Ranch we're getting to, and then Oasis at Rocking Cay opening this weekend. Now, if you have questions about any of the communities that I talk about in this video, reach out to me so that I can help you. You definitely want to have a good game plan if you are looking at new construction, and I do a lot of new construction, whether it's new construction or resale, I'm able to help you. But being born and raised here in Tucson, I am very familiar with everything going on, and the builders reach out to me directly to tell me what's being sold, what incentives they're offering, and what deals I can get you to help you save thousands of dollars. So definitely reach out to me, and make sure if you're visiting the communities that I'd love to join you so I can give you a tour of the communities and help you find the perfect location. Now, Mountain View Ranch. I love this community. Beautiful floor plans. You have 1 acre home sites, which is almost unheard of for new construction in Tucson, especially at this price range. They also offer RV garages as well for some of the floor plans. So they have 4 floor plans. I have done a video on this community, so definitely click on that video and watch it if you are interested in it, because it goes over everything in this community and it gives you aerial footage and everything. But look at this price range. So just under 2,300 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, or 2.5 bath, 3 car garage, priced at $607, and it's on an acre lot. So again, great price point, 4 acre lots. Then you have another one, almost 2,700 square feet, priced at $653. And then you have the bigger one, which is the mint floor plan, and that is priced at $770. So a little bit of a jump, but the good news with this is that their incentives they're offering are amazing. It'll save you money. You could probably afford a little bit more than you think you will, especially compared to the resale market. Right now with certain sites and home lots, they're offering anywhere from 6% to 11% of the purchase price to be used to buy down the interest rate and go towards closing costs. Plus, if you are getting a quick move-in home, they will offer their appliance packages for certain sites and also window coverings. So just to give you an idea, I have a client who just purchased a new construction home with Madame A. They got those incentives and their interest rate is just under 5%, which is amazing. Right now with conventional interest rates, they are right under 7%. So that is saving you hundreds of dollars a month. Plus you're getting a brand new home with amazing warranties. And for this community specifically, you're on an acre lot, which is amazing. So if you have questions about Madame A, about any of their 4 communities that they are either opened or opening in Vail, definitely let me know so I can get you all of that information. Now, let's check out Meritage Homes. All right, here we are on the Meritage Homes website, and another fantastic builder. I love working with Meritage Homes. I've had a lot of clients purchase through Meritage, and they are just amazing quality, especially for what you are paying for. They just recently won an award for a top home builder, I think in either Southern Arizona or throughout the country, so kudos to them. But they have 2 communities in Vail, and again, all of these builders are all throughout the different areas of Tucson. So if this area doesn't work for you or it's not really fitting your needs, reach out to me because I can really help narrow down those areas. And if you like something or a floor plan in Vail, they will probably have that very similar floor plan in Marana or Sahuarita or South Tucson, wherever. We can find you the perfect location. Okay, so first they have, let me just zoom out a little bit. Here we are in the Vail area. They have 2 communities. First, they have their community at Hanson Ridge, which is right here. And then they have another newer community in Rocking K. Hanson Ridge is very, very close to being completed, so let's take a look at that first. Let's view the community. They currently only have 3 quick move-ins available, and Meritage strictly only does quick move-ins and spec homes. So what that means is that you don't have the option of picking your lot building from ground up. They are pre-selected interior packages, which honestly does save you a lot of money because they have some really nice design packages, color combos, they add some great designer light fixtures, so it does save you money in the long run if you're not super picky on everything you're wanting. So they range starting at the mid 300s, and square footage is anywhere from 1467 to 2384 between a 3 to 4 bedroom, 2 bath or 1.5 bath, 2 car garage. So let's see what they have left at this community. Of their quick move-ins, they only have either their 1467 square foot floor plan, which is their Avana, and that one, oh wait, they have a lot more than what I thought. So they have more than those 3 quick move-ins. They have an Ethan, which is priced in the same price range. And let's see, that one's just a little bit bigger, about 150 square feet bigger. They have 2 Ethans, and then they do have some 2-story options as well. So their Grayson, which is priced right under $400,000. So if you're looking for a 2-story, this is going to be a great community. A lot of the communities, you're going to find 50-50 of the communities offering 2-story. Some of them are strictly single-story because they don't want to disrupt mountain views. This community does have some 2-story options. So just under 2,400 square feet, and they have 3 of those available. So let's just take a look at what that looks like. 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. And they come in different color combos of what you're looking for. So here's your first floor. You have your entryway, stairway that walks right up, and then you have an open great room, dining, and kitchen with your laundry downstairs. And what I really like about this is the primary suite is downstairs. So laundry and primary suite are downstairs with a covered patio. As you go upstairs, you have a loft and 3 bedrooms plus a bath. So that's pretty great. All of them have walk-in closets upstairs too. So if you are looking for a 2-story, this is going to be a great option for you. It shows here on the HERS score, it rates a 57. I've seen some actually quite a bit lower. So if you're looking for lower and that's important to you, let me know so I can direct you in the right area for a lower HERS score. But this is Hanson Ridge, very, very close to being completed. And this is going to be a little bit closer to the freeway for access. Let's jump over to the one in Rocking K, and that's Alamar at Rocking K. Let's zoom in. Here we go. Alamar at Rocking K. Beautiful mountain views out at this community, plus you're in that master plan community of Rocking K. So if you like that community feel, if you like the splash pads, the walking trails, mountain views, this community is going to check those boxes for you for Vail. Okay, this one is starting at $371, and you can get anywhere from $1,578 to just under $2,600, anywhere from a 3 to 5 bedroom, and they also offer 2 stories out here. All these communities I have done videos for. So if you want a more in-depth view of the communities, I have done these communities. You can get an in-depth walkthrough, or if you like any of these houses and you're looking to move and buy, I can go and do an actual in-person video walkthrough of a specific floor plan. But let's take a look. So again, these are spec homes, so they are coming prefabricated with the finishes. What you see on the site, this is pretty much what you're getting in, which is actually very nice. So you have the Pearl floor plan, which they have quite a few of those, and that is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath with a 2 car garage, and this is 1,578 square feet. You have some ranging from $377,000 to $371, just depending. Then as we scroll down, you have some more pearls. You have the garnet. This is a great floor plan as well. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So if you're looking for one more bedroom, this is 1832 square feet. I really like this floor plan. Let me just show you this really quickly so we can see. And again, all of these websites will be linked down below. So play through the websites, look at all the floor plans, see which one might fit your needs the best. This one I really like because it has the 4 bedrooms and it's just spaced out really nicely. So here's an idea of that floor plan for the garnet. Now, that one is ranging $382 to, you have some at $412,000, just depending. Yeah, they're all the low 400s to the high 300s, and it all depends on where it's located, the lot and everything. But you can see different colors, different floors. You will get those cool light fixtures as well. The topaz, that floor plan I think is one of their top floor plans, and that's actually their model home. This has a teen room in between. This is a really nice floor plan, especially families, single, however, this works really, really well. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just over 2,000 square feet, 2-car garage. And look at this. You have your entryway here. Your first bedroom up front has its own ensuite, which is nice. Really nice big great room and kitchen. And then you have your guest bedrooms on this side, and there's a teen room in between. So perfect if you want an at-home office, perfect if you have kids. This is their little hangout room, and then you have a true split floor plan with your primary over on this side with a huge walk-in closet. I really like this floor plan a lot, and this is the garnet, I think. No, this is the topaz. So topaz is their model home, great floor plan, ranging from the low 400s to the mid 400s, just depending on where it's located in the community. And then your emerald, that's gonna be a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, just under 2,600. This is a 2-story. So if you're wanting a 2-story within the Rocking Cake community, this is gonna be a great option for you. It's a huge floor plan. So you have your entryway porch here, you have a bedroom downstairs, and then just a huge big dining, great room area, kitchen right through here. And then upstairs you have a loft, your primary suite, 3 other bedrooms. It is spaced out very nicely. If you'd like to see one of these in person, let me know. I'm happy to go get a video for you so you can see it, but great option for a 2-story. Now, those are all ranging. Let's take a look at what those are pretty much ranging. You can get a floor plan starting in the mid to high 300s, and then for any of their topazes, mid 400s, and then their emeralds are gonna get you, let's see, mid 400s as well. So great option, lots of opportunity with Meritage, and they're super energy efficient. So if you like what you're seeing, these are great options, and I think some of their incentives are some of the best here in town for some of their houses and communities. It just depends, so you're gonna have to reach out to me so you can know exactly which ones it fits. They're offering a 3.99% interest rate. So certain communities, certain houses. You have to reach out to me so I can find out and let you know. All of their homes, they have appliances included. So that's going to be refrigerator, washer, dryer, all your appliances are included, plus window coverings, and they're also helping assist with closing costs. Now, if the home or community doesn't qualify for that 3.99% interest rate, they're still offering some great in-house rates. So they're doing a 2-1 buy down program, which means your first year of your interest rate will be a 2.99% interest rate. Your second year will then go up to a 3.99% interest rate. And then year 3 through 30, so the full term of the loan, you will be locked in at a 4.99% interest rate. Now, let's say in a few years, rates go lower than that, you can refinance, but still pretty great. It's under 5%, which is, I think, a very healthy place to be for an interest rate. So that is Meritage's incentives. Now, they are always changing. So if you're watching this video now or in a few weeks or a few months and you're interested, call me so I can get you those active incentives of what any of these builders are offering, because when you're watching now might not be what it is when you're going to give me a call. So it's always important to reach out to me. But great builder, super energy efficient. They have some amazing quality homes. And if this doesn't work for you location wise, they are all over town. Now let's look at the next builder. Before we jump to the next builder, I wanted to show you my new website that my team and I have worked very hard on. This is going to be such a great resource for you to play around with and really get to know everything about Tucson, the builders, and a little bit about me. So this is going to be TucsonArizonaLiving.com. It will be linked down below. And for those of you who are watching on your TV, I think it's about 65% of you, definitely scan that QR code so that you can get to this website. This is a great resource for you. So scrolling down, this is one of the coolest parts, I think, of this website. This is an interactive map that breaks down all the different areas of Tucson. So you have the greater city limits of Tucson, you have Marana, Gladden Farms, Dove Mountain, down here where we are, Rocking Cay, Rancho del Lago, Vail. It has everything. It's going to showcase some of their luxury areas, affordable areas, popular new construction. And if you click on them, let's go to Rocking Cay. It's going to highlight all of the videos that I have done for this specific community. So if you're really, really wanting to know about Vail, Rocking Cay, any of those areas, this will be the best place for you to go and check out all of those videos and just learn a little bit about it. Now, as we scroll back down, a little bit about me and my team. We really specialize in people who are relocating to Tucson, and then just some more information on the services we offer. Some of the love that my past clients have given me, which they're also awesome. All of my featured videos, so if you are up to date on the videos or if you're missing this past week, it'll be on this website. And then this, another great part, I know I keep saying it's all great, this I think is the best part. This is my free relocation guide. So if you're moving to Tucson, this is gonna be like your holy grail of everything about Tucson. Just click this button, add in your info, and it will be downloadable directly to you. Again, it's free. It's gonna go over everything from areas of town, restaurants, golf courses, schools, things you might have not thought about of Tucson or questions. It'll probably be in this relocation guide. So it'll be super easy for you to just get to know everything about Tucson. Here are all of the areas of Tucson, the suburbs, communities, other towns within the area. And then of course, if you are looking to relocate, just scroll down, schedule a call with me. My phone number is also at the very top, and it is me who answers those calls and texts. You're talking directly to me. So schedule a call, or my phone number is up here. And lastly, if you go to the buy, this I've actually heard from clients that this has been extremely helpful. If you scroll down on the buy tab and right through here, you can start curating your very own list of homes that will match exactly what you're liking. So let's say you are wanting to search directly in the Vail area. It'll populate directly through the MLS homes that are available in the Vail area. Let's say you like this home. You can say you're interested or not interested, and it'll start populating a list personally for you of homes just like this. So this is on the buy tab. You just scroll down and you can start making your very own list, and it'll be super easy and helpful. Again, this website will be linked down below, but if not, it is TucsonArizonaLiving.com. Again, play around with it. We've spent a lot of time on it, and it's a lot of fun for me to play with and for you to get to know a little bit about Tucson and the area. Now, let's jump over to Richmond American. They're a great builder here in town, lots of communities. The one in Vail specifically, you have Sky Village at Rocking Cay. There's actually two communities. So Sky Village at Rocking Cay, and then we'll jump over to the other community, which is a little bit closer to the Houghton Town Center. Now, we've talked a lot about Rocking Cay. It's a very popular master plan community. They have everything from basketball courts, very close to the military, not very close, but close enough to the military base where you're not directly on top of it, but it's a good commute. They offer RV garages at this location. So if you're not wanting those 1 acre lots from Mattamy and you're wanting to be in Rocking K, this is going to be the community for you. But check this out. For a RV garage, you can get it just under $500,000. So that's at $489, and great location, great pricing as well. They also have their Rayleigh floor plan, which is going to be 2220 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, just under $500,000 as well. So great options. They pretty much range from 1900 to I think they get in the high 2000s or so, but this community is pretty close to being completed as well here in Rocking K. Here you can see this is a floor plan that's 2,500 square feet, priced at $529. Let's take a look. I've also done a community tour video of this one, so it's always helpful if there's a specific community that you are looking at. I've probably done an in-depth video on it. You can look on my channel, or if you text me, I can send you the link of it directly so that you can look through it. But great option, the Rayleigh floor plan. They don't have a lot of pictures on it, but if you can see here, they have a mortgage calculator on their website that you can play around with and get kind of an estimate, very close idea of what you would be paying for this community. Now, one thing to note with Richmond American, at this community and their other communities, they're offering some pretty amazing incentives, which I will talk about. I know I keep teasing stuff, but I'll talk about it shortly. But look, this community is very close. All of the red is sold. Green, you have move-in readies now. Blue is going to be move-in ready after August. And then they do have a few other lots that are close to being released, but not yet. So if I remember correctly, these ones do have some pretty good mountain views right here. So if that is something important to you, these are going to be the lots that you look at. But reach out to me so that I can get you those, plot plans and what is offered on those lots. But $2,441 for a monthly payment for just under $530. That's pretty great for a 2,500 square foot house. Now, Rocking K, beautiful community. This one's going to be more of their mid-range price range series. Now we're going to jump over to their second community that is just outside of Rocking K, and this one is priced a little bit lower. Okay, their second community is Seasons at Old Vail, and this one offers 3-car garage options as well. This one is outside of Rocking K. Let me jump on the map so I can show you actually where we were. So we were right here in the Rocking K area. The Seasons at Old Vail is going to be in this area. So right off of Marion Cleveland, very close to Empire High School. So we were here. This is where their second location is, a lot closer to more of the shopping areas in general. So this one, another site that is pretty close to being completed. So as you can see, new construction is a hot commodity right now because of what they're offering, interest rates, incentives, and it's a brand new home. So this is mid 400s. You have a 2-story floor plan. This is 2630 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage. Let's take a look at that floor plan really quickly so you can get an idea. I think Richmond has really great quality builds. I think they're beautiful floor plans. So here's the covered entryway, entry through here, staircase, and the 5th bedroom is downstairs with a bath. And then you have a big open kitchen, mudroom, walk-in pantry. Second floor, you're going to have a loft, your owner's suite, laundry room, bath, big walk-in closet, and 3 other bedrooms up here. So if you're looking for a 5-bed, 3-bath, this is going to be a good option. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more affordable, they do have those as well. You can get in the mid 300s, 1720 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, great floor plan as well. And check this out. We're going to get to those incentives. $1,700 a month for a brand new home. That's pretty great. Again, similar floor plans. They have a lot of great options here, and these are all primarily under 400, but when you get into those bigger floor plans, like the 5-bedroom, you're gonna get in the mid 400s or so as it gets a little bit bigger. Now I'm gonna scroll down so I can show you the lots and what's available. So here we have anything in green is what's available now. Red is obviously sold. Blue is going to be what's available in August or to close in August. So as you can see, they're again very, very close to being done. But if you're wanting to get into this community, it's closer to the shopping, freeway. This is a great option if you like Richmond American. Now, I've been saying it earlier, we're talking about incentives now. Check this out. They are offering a 3.99% interest rate. So VA, FHA, conventional, they're offering that. I know for some of the conventional, they are doing an ARM, which means after 7 years, it does go to an adjustable interest rate, but they're offering for conventional 4.5%, FHA 3.99%, VA 3.99%. So with conventional, you get a little bit higher rate, but you aren't paying those P&Is and everything. So it does even out for the most part. Great option. They have beautiful homes, great interest rates. Again, did I mention the conventional market interest rates are just under 7%? This will save you hundreds of dollars upfront or thousands upfront, and then also hundreds of dollars, throughout your monthly mortgage payments and annually. So great option, 3.99% interest rate with Richmond American, 2 communities and both very close to being completed. I know they have some other great luxury communities throughout town on the northwest side of town. So if you have interest in that, let me know and I'd love to show you some of those options as well. Next up, we have D.R. Horton. D.R. Horton has communities all throughout Tucson, but specifically in Vail, they have 2 communities. First is Hanson Ridge, which is closer to the Rancho del Lago golf course. And then they have Oasis at Rocking Cay, which, as you can tell, is kind of a trend in this video. There are a lot of builders in Rocking Cay. Again, it's one of the biggest master plan communities in Tucson, in the Tucson area. So there's going to be a lot of builder options out there. Let's first start with Hanson Ridge. Now, they range between a 3 to 5 bedroom option, 2 to 3 bath, 1 to 2 stories, and the floor plans are starting in just above 1,300 square feet. Pricing starts just around $338,000. So let's take a look. I think they have great homes, and all builders are not all builders are built the same. So it really just depends on who you like, what is going to provide you the best option in general. Now they come with, let's see some of their quick move-ins. So one of their smaller floor plans, this is 1,331 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. This is $344,900. Again, you can go on their website and play with their monthly calculator to get an idea. But as you can see, they kind of differ because it depends on what incentives they're offering and of course how much your money you're going to be putting down. Then you go up to one of their bigger floor plans, which is just over 2,000 square feet, and this is a 4 bedroom, 2 bath. Let's take a look at this one. It's priced at $439,000, so almost $100,000 more. Let's see what this one can get you. And they do have pictures of it, so you're gonna have that tile wood-like looking plank flooring, carpets in the bedroom. Great option. This is gonna be one of your guest baths. And again, this is just over 2,000 square feet. So this is what their kitchen looks like. Gives you a good idea. Again, brand new home. So great option. And this is their, what floor plan is this? This is their Kingston floor plan. So let's see. Great option. So this is priced at $349,000. So if this is kind of fitting your need, they have this. I know they have this one at other communities too, but good to know this is at Hanson Ridge. Then you have a 2-story. This is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, almost 2,300 square feet. and this is priced at $390,900. So red tag means that they have discounted these houses. It's like their house of the week special, basically. They also have a 5-bedroom floor plan. This is 2224 square feet, single story. So if you want a 5-bedroom that is not a 2-story, this is the community for you. They have 8 floor plans at this community. So lots of options, 2 stories and then 6 single story. So if this is what you're looking for, this is a great option. This is at their Hanson Ridge community. So D.R. Horton, let's jump over to their Rocking K community, which is Oasis at Rocking K, and let's see what the difference is between floor plans there. This one is starting at $368,900, and let's see. Again, you're gonna get some more amenities out in this area in Rocking K because it's that master plan community, but it looks like kind of different floor plans. Let's take a look. 8 floor plans and somewhat similar. Yeah, so you're gonna have I think that's a 2-story. No, 2-story, but they're all somewhat similar. Baxter is a very popular floor plan out there, but let's take a look at some of the pricing. Starting in the mid to high 300s, this is their 1569 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Then 415, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and then their 2-story gets up to 503,900, 4-bed, 2.5 bath. Let's take a look at this one. This is one of their homes of the week. So this gives you a general idea of what Rocking K looks like. Again, it's a beautiful community, great mountain views. That's one of their parks there. But let's see, not seeing much on the home. Let's see if I can scroll down. Pickleball, basketball courts, lots of playgrounds, but not much on the house. Okay, here you have your entryway. You have a 3-car tandem garage. You have 2 bedrooms downstairs, which is not as common, but pretty cool. A full bath, or I think that might be a half bath. No, shower bath down here. Great room and dining and kitchen. And then upstairs you have 2 bedrooms. So a loft, guest bedroom, and your primary up here, which it looks like it has 2 walk-in closets. So cool floor plan. I don't think I've seen this one before with D.R. Horton, but this is priced at $503,900. So if you like Rocking K, if you like D.R. Horton, this is going to be the one for you. Now, online they're saying they're offering 3.99% to 4.825 APR. Now, this is for limited homes and communities. I know I just got, for certain communities, they are offering a 5.75% interest rate, but what they're offering with some of the D.R. Horton in-house specialties or in-house lending is they're offering first-time home buying assistance. So if you are a first-time home buyer, from what I hear from their sales rep, they're offering some assistance programs with their in-house lender, which could be huge. I know that a lot of builders are not necessarily offering that. So if you are looking for lower interest rates and first-time home buying assistance programs, D.R. Horton is offering that. That's a huge incentive and something to note. So always make sure if you're exploring options, this is a great opportunity for first-time home buyers and assistance programs. Now, if you like D.R. Horton or any of the other builders, definitely book a one-on-one call with me so that I can help you narrow down the area if you like Vail or if you want to explore other areas, but also the builders. There is a lot of options with builders. I work with all of them on the daily basis, so I know the ins and outs of building from ground up, or if you're doing a quick move-in, and what builder is going to fit your needs the best. So schedule a call with me, text or call me, set up something so that I can help you navigate this experience, because even though the sales reps are amazing, they work for the builder. With me, I work for you for free because the builder pays me. So it's great to have representation of your own that is your backstop and knows the ins and outs and make sure that you are getting taken care of to the fullest. So schedule that one-on-one call with me if you're looking at new construction or if you're looking to relocate to town. Now, let's talk about the next builder. Up last, we have Lennar Homes. Now, Lennar is another great builder here in town with many locations throughout Tucson. In Vail, they only currently have one location, which is in Rocking K. So that is their Mountain View at Rocking K community. So let's take a look. This one is a newer community. It's within Rocking K, but newer. They have lots of options in this community. Great footage of Rocking K and what there is. Again, all of the amenities on their website. This one community is ranging in price between $344,990 to $525,990. It would be nice if they just rounded those numbers out, but that is what the price is ranging between that. And the good news about Lennar, I think they're one of the only builders in town that offers next-gen floor plans. So let's take a look and see if we can find one of those. But here we are through here. Let me zoom out. So Rocking K, and actually let me see, what is this? I think this is one of their other floor plan options, but let's jump and see. Let's see if they have any of their next gen. Now, this is their Newlyn floor plan, and this is one of their smaller ones, 1474 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath with a 3-car garage, which is pretty nice. So let's take a look at this floor plan. I'm not good with this website, but let's take a look. So here's the floor plan. You have your front porch, your foyer, second guest bedroom on the front, a bath, third guest bedroom, and then it all just kind of flows really nicely together. Really nice that at this size of a house, they offer that 3-car garage. So I think that is actually a huge plus for this specific community, because typically when you're buying in, the mid to high 300s and anything in the 14 to 1800 square feet, you're not going to get a 3-car garage. So great option here with Lennar. Let's get to the next one. This is Mountain View Dream. Okay, scrolling through. They then have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. Wow. And that is just over 1,900 square feet. So that is a lot of bedrooms, just under 2,000 square feet, priced at $383,000 and some change. Then you have their 2-story option, which is just under 1,900. That is going to be priced at $387,000. And that's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Great option. I want to get one of those next gens and see if they have one of those. But as you can see, pretty great price points. They even have a pretty small one. So $1,217, if you're not looking for a super big house, they have a great option. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just over 1,200 square feet. Let me keep scrolling and seeing if I can find. Here we go. I think this might be a next gen option. Okay, so this is their 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3-car garage, just at about 2,750 square feet. Let's take a look at this floor plan. So, yep, if you are looking for next gen living, if you have an older child, you have an in-law that is living with you, if you want your own office, art studio, music studio, this is going to be a great option for you. They have a 3-car tandem. This is the first floor. Right through here, you have your next gen living. So it has a living room, a kitchenette, bath, a bedroom that has a doorway and everything, and even laundry right here. And then in the main house itself, you have your kitchen, dining room, and great room, and then your owner's suite downstairs. Now on the second floor, you have a loft and then 3 other bedrooms, laundry, and a bath. So great option for next gen living. And that is priced in the low 500s. So great community. This is a newer community, so there are going to be opportunities throughout, probably the next 2 years or so to be purchasing in here. So as you can see, there are some definitely sold in this area, but they still have about half of the community to get through. And then it does go on over to this area as well. So just depends on what you're looking for. And beautiful views. They have Loma Verde, which is starting in the mid 300s, Mountain View, and Mountain View Inspiration. Just depends. Definitely a great idea to tour these communities because, again, in Rocking K, there's like 5 builders. So it's good to, if you like that area, let's find the right builder for you. But Lennar has great options. Again, those next gen floor plans are really great. Now for incentives, Lennar, let me actually check my phone because I was just texted what their current incentive rates are. With Lennar, they're offering in certain communities and homes 3.75% interest rate, but it can vary based on credit score. So it's always important to make sure that if you like a certain builder, to get pre-qualified upfront with their in-house lender to see which of the rate they offer. Lennar and a few of the others can do it on a sliding scale depending on your credit score, but I know other ones you at least have to have a 640 minimum credit score to qualify for those in-house incentives. Now, Lennar will also help with your closing costs. So, great interest rate, less money out of pocket, and you are living in a beautiful community. So, if this matches your needs and what you're wanting in a floor plan, this is a great option. That is the new construction in Vail. I know it is a lot. So again, make sure that you reach out to me if you have questions. And for majority of these communities, I have done in-depth videos that walk you through the floor plans, the pricing, the communities. But again, those incentives are ever changing. So that is why it is so important that you reach out to me so that you get the up-to-date incentive that saves you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars upfront and annually. That is the best part about new construction besides living in a brand new home. Now, Vail is a beautiful community. There's great resale out there and new construction, but if you're looking at any other areas, let me know so I can help you explore them. If you're looking to relocate to Tucson or if you already live here, make sure you schedule a one-on-one call with me. My contact information is down below. You can text, call, or email me, and I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next video.